5435, Miss Dina Assaad, with the salutatorian address.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Respected parents, teachers, admins, and fellow classmates, welcome to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2025. My name is Dina Assaad, and it's an honor to stand before you today. When I was told to start writing the speech, I wasn't sure where to start. Should I begin by thanking the people who supported me? Should I talk about the challenges that came along this journey? Or maybe start by reflecting on the lessons I've learned along the way? After days of thinking and planning, I realized that the best way to begin is by honoring the people who deserve to be honored the most. The people of Gaza. For nearly 2 years, we witnessed a heartbreaking reality unfold. Families torn apart, lives lost, futures stolen. Among them were students just like us, young people who once dreamed of walking across a stage like this one, proudly receiving their diplomas, but stepping into the futures with excitement and hope. But instead of celebration, they were met with devastation. And yet their stories are not ones of despair. They are stories of resistance, dignity, and strength. And that strength is something we must carry with us. We must be honored by it, not just in remembrance, but in action. Reflecting on the strength of these Palestinians made me pause and think about my own journey. I realized that although our journeys may differ in many ways, we all experience moments that test, shape, and help us grow. High school for me was exactly that. When I began high school, everything was new to me. A new school, new teachers, new classmates, and a new curriculum. While almost everyone in my class had been at RSA for some time, it was my first year. At first, I found it hard to adjust. I felt like I had to work twice as hard as everyone else just to prove myself. Although that pressure motivated me at first, it soon left me burnt out. I loaded my schedule with more than I needed, turning what should have been the start of an exciting journey into a competition. That's when I learned my first lesson. Life is not a competition. Study hard and work for your future, absolutely. But remember, you're unique with your own pace and purpose. Your goal isn't to outdo others, it's to become the best version of yourself. Lesson number 2 came when I noticed how the world is constantly rushing us to the next step. Complete high school, go to college, get a degree, work. Yes, planning for the future is important, but if we're constantly thinking about the next step, we miss the beauty of what's happening right now. As my parents would always remind my sisters and I, a true successor is the one who can be successful while staying connected to the world. Success lies in balance, in achieving your goals while staying connected to your friends and family, nurturing your iman, and living a meaningful life. Lastly, and most importantly, this journey helped strengthen my relationship with my religion. I learned to trust Allah in times of hardships and doubt. My mom would always remind me, keep your trust in Allah strong. As long as you're doing your best, Allah will ensure that what's meant for you reaches you at the right time. Over time, I noticed that she was absolutely right. Every step forward, even the ones I couldn't see, was proof of Allah's plan. Looking back at these past 4 years, I've come to realize that high school wasn't just about the classes I took or the endless assignments I completed. It was about growth, about the moments that challenged me, the lessons I gained, and most importantly, the people who constantly supported me. That's why I want to take a moment to express how grateful I am for those who played a significant role in my achievements today. To my mom, thank you for always being there for me, especially during the moments I needed you most. You've been more than just a mother. You've been my friend when I needed comfort, my counselor when I felt lost, and my strongest supporter, even when I doubted myself. From a young age, you taught me to value my education, and that lesson shaped who I am today. Your quiet strength and endless du'as have carried me more than what you know. May Allah bless you with the same love and patience you've given me. To my dear father, you've been my quiet hero, always showing up with strength and wisdom when I needed it most. You taught me that failure is not the end, that not doing well on an exam doesn't mean I'm not smart enough, but rather it's an opportunity to grow, improve, and try again. Thank you for helping me connect more deeply to my religion, and for reminding me that in both success and failure, we must turn to Allah, keep trying, and move forward with hope. My sister Ala, thank you for not only being my older sister, but for also being my best role model, motivator, and guide. Thank you for being someone I can rely on, turn to for advice, and speak to openly without ever feeling judged. I'm truly so lucky to have an older sister like you. To my two younger sisters, Farah and Hala, thank you for reminding me that life has much more than studying. No matter how stressful things got, they reminded me not to take life too seriously and to find joy in the little moments. Thank you for being my partners in fun. My dear teachers, thank you for not only teaching me Islamic studies, Arabic, science, math, English, and history, but for believing in me, guiding me, and showing me what I'm truly capable of. You've played an essential role in shaping my journey, and for that, I'm incredibly grateful. To all the administrators, thank you for granting me the opportunity to attend RSA. Your efforts behind the scenes made the experience seamless, enriching, and truly unforgettable. Finally, to all my classmates, thank you for walking this journey with me. You've all left a unique mark on my heart, and I've learned something valuable from each one of you. As I conclude the speech, I want to leave both myself and my dear classmates with a few final pieces of advice. Words I hope will stay with us as we begin our college journeys. First, stay true to Islam. No matter where life takes you, never be ashamed to pray in public or shy away from wearing your hijab proudly. Never be ashamed to pray in public. Your religion is part of who you are. Be proud of it and show the beauty of Islam through your character and actions. Second, don't get so caught up in chasing tomorrow that you forget about today. As you work towards your dreams, remember to pause and enjoy all the small moments. And finally, never forget about Palestine and every country facing injustice and hardships. Always keep them in your dua. Assalamu alaikum.